is going to fly on into my base and attack me with additional Mutalisks. However, I did have the defensive perimeter, but it wasn't on the right side. Obviously, it depends how you look at it, but he can always attack me from the other side. Maybe I just have to kind of have a balance here. I would need him to position so perfectly that when he attacks my hatchery, he's being shot by almost all of these spore crawlers. In any case, this was right here a trap, and he should as well soon meet the rest of my force. His upgrades are on 1-1 for attack. This is Queen. He doesn't really have any other units, just Mutalisks. Oh yeah, he has a few roaches here. And he's going to morph them into Ravagers. We never really did that, quite heavy on gas, but it's sort of a, weak mobile tank that can attack with splash damage. And that's exactly what's happening here. He's morphing in his first Ravager, and moving on to his third base. I never jumped out from the third base, so that was bad too. However, for a long time I got stuck there quite a bit after spending way too many workers on these spore crawlers. So there are spore crawlers and spine crawlers. Then he has 3 bases set up, and so the fun begins. He didn't even notice how his Mutalisks there got controlled. And when he came here with this force, it was pretty much all over for me, unfortunately. I did have 1-1 upgrades, but nothing stopped him from winning there. Look at that ugly face of a Ravager. And this is pretty much where it's all over. I now have a better upgrades. Maybe this would have turned the tide a little bit in my favor, but it's definitely not going to happen just now. And so we see more fights going on, but more or less it's all over. He's moving into my base. Obviously his air units have been hit hard, but ground units won't have a problem fighting. And it's all over. Let's take a look at the resource collection. So this is where I build a hell of a lot of crawlers. There, anti-aircraft ones, and it took me quite a bit of resources and time to kind of rebuild them. And in the meantime, his army grew so strong, I've never even tapped it. As you can see, we have never been so close any longer. In any case, let's move on to the next match. This time we'll be facing a mortal Zerg's enemy. And the way I look at it is that the way it looks for me personally is that undoubtedly Zerg's mortal enemy would probably be a human and a Terran, and Protoss is just another mortal enemy for a Terran, however, not a big deal for Zerg. Okay, and now it's time to move on with the spawning pool here, and that. Furthermore, more workers can be built, hopefully. I don't know the exact rush. So you see, if you kind of use a lot of workers, you may not get it when you actually need it. At the same time as well, it could be that you'll just lose them if you don't build them. Like for example, there would be 3 larvae, nothing built there, and I could as well be losing hundreds of resources in the end. And that's pretty much it. And now, let me build that. Okay, so I've got 2 Zerglings, Zergling cocoons instead of 3. However, I did have to spawn an Overlord, which is a little bit bad, I would say. Okay, in any case, let's get this guy here first. And I could as well get my hatcheries on number 4. Okay, build more. And now it's time to expand. Probably the time to expand was a little bit behind, but let's move out now and take a look at the things we can do here. The queen is almost ready, alright, and let's just continue building. I could as well build myself a 3rd hatchery with all that cash. And roach one. Alright, let us attack further. So it looks like the Terran has decided not to build his base there. Let's take a look what's waiting for us here. Okay, so there is certainly a defensive perimeter set up, and okay, I certainly need a lot more larvae where that came from. Oh wow! Oh wow, okay. At any point in time now, he should start showing up with that right there. Okay. Can we do anything? Yeah, it looks like we caught up with him. However, there's not much that I can do against him. Okay, let's keep attacking him anyway. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it looks like I did not select all of my hatcheries here. Fine, fine. It looks like he has very successfully defended himself against me, and he may as well start another offensive. So what do I need to do? I need to start building roaches. However, for the roaches I just don't have enough gas. Okay, and it looks like that's pretty much it. And if he would attack me now, I would probably just simply wind up being dead. And okay, finally I've got this queen in. Okay. Now the overlords. Oh, this is going to be a money sink, no doubts about that. Not enough energy for the... Oh, did I just got heavy attack? And yeah, it looks like this is super heavy. Too heavy for me to handle this. And I may as well wind up dead here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Can I do anything? Oh, he's going to drop stuff. Okay, it looks like I didn't manage to win this again. And it's certainly all over. So that was a really nice Cyclone play. I really enjoyed looking at that. I wasn't expecting the Cyclones to be so powerful. I even had 3 hatcheries there running, and it was fine because most of the time I was really rich, really rich, and didn't have anything like most of the time I was really rich. Most of the time I didn't do everything I needed to do, and I think that most of the time I either lacked larva or didn't have enough overlords there. So the only problem that I really face here is that those Cyclones have proved to be just too much to handle. So look at that, he's not building a marine, and when I attacked him at 3 minutes, instead of having a marine, he had 3 Cyclones on the way. So 2 already finished, and he's gonna go on defensive here. I will manage to take out one of these. Obviously he didn't micro the Cyclones very well. I'm not sure if Cyclones would be able to catch him up. At least I got one of the Cyclones. I noticed that it had super low health. It looks like he won. Oh, this one didn't go down, so just barely health. So these kind of things are really sad, obviously, but that's how it works. So the next time I'll be hitting the ramp and 2 Cyclones show up, it's probably a good indication that I can win this. And if I can win this in Starcraft 2, it's best to get the hell out of there and just keep the troops until I'll become much more stronger. Now what he does, he builds himself more troops. So he has 5 Cyclones now, 4 Marines, and with these 5 Cyclones here, he will certainly do a lot of damage. Furthermore, those Cyclones are consistently being supported by mules who are repairing the Cyclones. And I didn't build enough troops to fight this out. I probably needed to wait, get all my queens together, fight this out like that. One thing's for sure, in this kind of attacks, I have to use my queens. As you can see, queens can tank damage really well against Cyclones. Probably sending a queen to fight Terran opponent would be a really good idea. I've never seen anybody doing that because it's just simply taking so long, I guess, and probably doesn't work out. However, maybe, just maybe, dropping the queen wouldn't be such a bad idea after all. I wonder how would a proxy hatchery work. In any case, now we're going to face another Zerg player here. And we'll see how this player bears. Obviously, Lynx can fight very, very, very effectively against queens. So if I send the queen against the Zerg, it may not be such a good idea, but I'm sure it would certainly work out. Okay, so now we need more workers, an overlord, and puppies. So now, how many larvae will I get? There's currently one. If I get two, it's pretty much a victory. Yeah, I got two. So that's not bad. Look at those minerals there. They're piling up. They're piling up really, really fast. Okay, it looks like I'll get 3 Zerglings. So that's awesome. And the queen. So far so good. Now I'm getting a resource surplus here. I'm going to get rid of that surplus, and I'm going to build myself a second hatchery. So we'll be successfully moving in, hopefully. Alright, then I could as well build myself one of these and a roach warren. Alright, so in this case right here, obviously numbers play an important role, so let's try attack and see. Okay, so how this one will go. It looks like he wasn't fighting me, so this will give me the necessary benefits that I need. Let's attack his base here. Okay, if I can deny this, we may as well be a little bit stronger. Okay, my queen here will get rid of that, and let's fill up that and get a lot more force in it. Besides that, it looks like he got his link speed up and running there. Okay, let's see how will he bear against something like that. I don't have link speed, and I'm not sure if I will. If I can only deny his second base there, it would be awesome. Okay, alright. Now, an important thing here is not to lose out too much